Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Switch up, switch up.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he's into the clear. 30, 10, touchdown L.A. Austin Eckler, touchdown number 22 on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's get off the field. Mark 56.
From the 27, Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural...
And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Charger drive about to get going. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 6-6. Pull it high.
On second down, Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Rock it.
On third down, Herbert under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is fielded at the 27. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win, and you're in. And I think
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes got an open man. It's Pringle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. The catch made by Miller. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mahomes' pass caught by Watkins and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Charger drive about to get going. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Take four.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the set. Hey, Charlie.
Time's the mic. There we go.
Hey, lock it.
Kill.
Look at me. Zipper. Ready?
Throwing on third and long. Herbert flushed out right. Looking deep for game. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. And an alley to run. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Ready, break.
Mike 5. Let's go. Strong right.
Hard.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Check.
Hey. Hey, seam 6. Get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Looking to throw. Herbert finding Gabriel, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Taylor Gabriel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A nice run on 1st down, gets them 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Mike's 56. Ricky.
Attack. 25. Check 25.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Kill. You gotta go right here. You gotta play my turn.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Come. Shit.
Bam.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there to Charger first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Wahoo! Leo!
Back to throw. Herbert is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Protein spill.
43 is the mic, boy, 43. Check, 43.
On 4th down, Herbert, it's complete, swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Move nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001.
45. Mike, 45.
15.
Cut.
15.
Bravo. Jim. Motion.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa with sack number 23 on the year, breaking Michael Strahan's mark of 22.5. Congratulations. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hey, watch it.
43. Color.
Check. Out. Why? Move.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, exit.
Off play action. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Hunter Henry brings it in. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking to throw. Herbert. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check 52.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Save.
Now Eckler. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 23 here on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
56 is the mic. Watch the
Mahomes now on first down. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Any day.
Hey, 57.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Eyes up.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Attack!
56.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
56. Check. 50. Check pass. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
It's going to be a long
Attack.
That's going to be a long day. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Got to do better.
15.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Deuce.
On first down, Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yellow.
56.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I smell yellow.
Watch the twist.
Recon 132 fight.
Watch out.
Bang. Zoom, fellas, let's go. 15.
Motion. 56 the mic.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here I come again.
Hey, Ripley.
Here I come again. Alpha. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Go out. Now.
We got motion. Back up.
2nd and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Motion. $45's the mic.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Hey, Sunday.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
You ain't going nowhere.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Box track. Check. 45.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. picked off by Kaiser White. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The dump-off gets him only one, and now you're looking at a third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Hey, orbit. Check. 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 Mike 43. Shoot.
From the gun, Herbert. And oh, what a catch there by Allen. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here.
Rock it. Bravo.
They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Williams. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
Yellow. Argo on, 80. Watch the screen. Pass. Check 57. Protein spin. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Correct. Hey, yellow. Go gun. Charlie. Check.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
On third down, here's Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Easy. Yellow. Haywood.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And all the way down to the 39. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 47 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Check out smooth. Bam. Let's go, get it.
To throw on second down. Herbert, open man, Taylor Gabriel. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, Alpha. Leo. Rush in. Big dribble.
Back to throw. Herbert. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with third and 11 coming up. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Looking to throw. Herbert. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
36.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, baby.
Austin Eckler with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Mahomes now on first down. It's complete. It's Miller. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Off the play fake. Herbert, blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Check. Lock it. Go.
Back to throw. Herbert, he'll get this to Eckler. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He's checking. Recon, 132 fighter. Ready.
On third down, Herbert, and this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Joker. Delta. Go. Hey, 57 colors.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
Check 99. Check 66. Bullet high.
ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 37. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here is Eckler. Had a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 6-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed.